Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday. Fun to watch, but let's kind of get into it. It's kind of a short, sweet day today. The economic news, there's really no economic news, but we do have wholesale inventories data that came out for the month of July. So back in June, wholesale inventories was at 0.4%, and came in for July at 0.6. So wholesalers are seeing a little bit more improvement in the economy apparently, so they're stocking up so they can expect to sell. So that's always a good sign when wholesale inventories are increasing their loads. Headline news: stock market's mixed. Dow is the only one up. The S&P and the Nasdaq are both down. They're both kind of taking a beating. Basically the news that's really kind of driving the market is Hurricane Irma. We saw how much devastation that Harvey did in the Gulf Coast region in Texas, and now we got Irma, which is one of the strongest recorded coming off the hurricane out the Atlantic in history, coming up through Florida, and property values and everything else like that are much more expensive in Florida versus where it hit in Texas. So we could see probably a lot more in damage in terms of dollar value here coming up. And again, our thoughts and prayers going to go out to those people that are affected. We hope everything, the best that happens for those people in a bad situation. We hope that hopefully maybe it dissipates or whatever. But again, we hope, wish for the best for those people in those affected areas. Also, ahead of tomorrow, we got the North Korea is having their Founders Day. It's thought that they may be testing a ICBM missile. Again, this is on the heels of them just testing one of the largest nuclear, their hydrogen bomb last weekend. So again, they're creating a little bit more anxiety in the markets with more testing here. And this time it looks like ICBM missile, and it's their Founders Day tomorrow, and it looks like that's what they think. So a lot of movement in the markets as a result of these two indexes here, or these two events occurring here. Here's the bond market. Bond market's not looking so pretty today. Here's why. So here's where we left off yesterday. We started the day off higher. We tested off the first level resistance, and since then we have gone down. So we lost a lot of the gains that we gained yesterday. We're even testing the floor of support that we have here. We're down about 9 basis points, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you see this, something like this, where you start the day higher and then you're down below, it's basically a bearish sign, meaning that this could potentially be the end of this run, or at least a pullback. Could be could result in a trend reversal. So it doesn't mean it's the total end, but it could be some pullback. That occurs on occasion, because especially when you start deviate from a lot of these lines of daily moving market averages, when we start moving so far from, we have a way of having like this little whipsaw effect where it comes backwards and we drop. So we could see some temporary drops here, or it could be long term. We don't know as of yet. How long these occurrences is going to be lasting for with North Korea, which has really been making the markets. Also the with Irma, and then of course we haven't really heard much about it, but there's another tropical storm brewing up, and they say it's within a few days after Irma is tropical storm right now is Jose. And there's something they're watching if it turns into a hurricane or not. So again, those are some more things coming up here. And then so anyways, that pretty much concludes this part of the bond market. So bond market, no price change right now, but be careful if you guys got rates out there floating. I would definitely want to kind of get locked in. If you're looking down the road, it probably won't matter as much, but we could gain some of this back. But just give you a heads up, this is what we're kind of looking at. So here's the you'll see kind of similar trend here in the Treasury market here. We started the day lower, and they've risen. The yields have risen. So we were actually down by almost at 2 this morning, even like I think it was at 201. This point here was like 201, and since have gone up a bit as a result. So they've kind of gained up. So what's going on is, what does all this mean? Money is not so much going to the stock market. As you see, a lot of the stock market is down. Some of it's going there. Bond market, were down. So some of the money is going between treasuries and some of those areas of stocks that you can see on the Dow going in those different areas. And that's where basically the flow of money in the Wall Street area. All right, so sorry about this. I hope it's not rambling too much here, but that pretty much concludes it. If you guys want to see more updates throughout the day, just come over to Twitter. You'll find me at Mike Bjork on Twitter, and I do post throughout the day on there. So sorry. Hope you guys have a great weekend actually, and enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll look forward to see you guys on Monday. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.